Good morning, peeps. It is time to do some trash talking. Let's see, we are doing week 36, and let me get to the page. Yes, and I actually have a good assortment of trash this time. I did very well at making a mental effort of trying to take whatever I could from my trash. All right, so this is the page. I'm going to have to try to fit it all here. Uh, Anytime I have a page, and if I have too much trash, I'll just do like a flip or something to add it on. So I'm not really worried about it. So it's a page that I can fully cover it up, just like this side. And let's just get to the trash. I have some interesting trash this week because I did get some Happy Meal from a friend of mine. But I'll show that later. Let's just go into, let's see, receipts, of course. To the side. Went to the dentist last week. So, you get your toothbrush from them. And this one is, see how the plastic got all kind of melty? Because I left it in my car. And the other day, was it Friday, when it was like 128 degrees. I know, I'm exaggerating. It actually started melting the plastic. All right, so I have that to try to use. This is the creamer that I get for my coffee. And the whole thing just comes off. So I figured, well, let me try to use this. This is going to be very hard to try to glue down, so I might have to use staples or use it in some way that I don't have to worry about gluing it down. I don't know how I would do that, but that's it. Oh, here's my blueberry sticker from my blueberry container. And my snacks that I finished. I finished a bag of poppables. These are pretty good. These are addictive though, because they're so light and crispy. You end up eating more than you should. So be careful if you get those. We had a baby shower at work for one of the girls there. So the card that I had got her, this is the bag it came in. So I kept it. Isn't that a cool bag? This, however, may not make it into the trash journal, because I think this in itself would be a good page in a regular journal. I could just see that in a new journal. It's got already a pocket. It's got a cool design on it. Just maybe if I want another pocket, I'll split that side open. So I might not use this. Might save that, hoard it for later. But I will find a way to use this napkin. This was part of the decorations at work. She's having a girl, by the way. And then this is, I ran out of, it was Sunday, actually, the beginning of last week. I didn't buy any like sweets for me, I'm trying to cut down. So if I don't buy any, then I'm not going to eat any. But I found this in the freezer. And where's the Best By date? Best before, get this, November 2023. All right. I risked it though. I was like, well, you know what? Either I'm going to throw it away or I'm going to try to eat it. And it was good. It was still good. There's nothing wrong with it. It didn't have a lot of that like flaky freezer burn or stuff on it. It was fine. So I had that, and it tasted good and everything. So I'd have to say, those dates, sometimes, you can risk it and try it anyway. So that was Sunday's dessert. I didn't buy any chocolate. So what have I had since then all week? I've had other stuff. We went to Whole Foods and I bought some separate little, they sell their cookies there by the pound. I bought some cookies. So I just had like one cookie a day. I think I have one left that I'll eat tonight. Okay, so found trash. Oh wait, this isn't found. This was on the cake at work for the baby shower. So I have that. And then this is just for my water bottle at work. I figured, well, I saved the wrapper last week. I just saved the little ring off of there and see if I can do something with that. Found trash. Didn't go to the flea market on Sunday, so there was no parking lot larking to be done. but I did find this walking Hansi. So someone lost their sunglasses. They're just cheapies, very cheap. And I'm not going to use the whole frame. I'm going to try to remove just the lens. As you see, it goes all the way across, and it's very flat. So I figured, oh, that would be good. So if I can, I'm going to just remove this lens and use that in my trash journal. And then I also got Happy Mail from a friend. I hired her as a lab tech. Gosh, how many years ago was that? A lot. Okay, probably at least 20 something years ago, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember, but it's been a while. She was my lab tech, and now we are friends. As with all of our Lens Crafters peeps, we become family after a while. But she sent me a text one day. She was walking along, and she came across the letter B just in the road, just on the ground. It was a patch, and it was the letter B. And she said, I picked this up because I know you you would have picked it up, right? And I'm like, well, of course, one, because it's a B, but two, that's a pretty cool piece of trash, no matter what letter it would have been. So she picked it up and she goes, now what do I do with it? And I said, well, you make something with it. And I asked her if she journaled, and she says, no, she does not journal. She is a creative, though. She has a little a room dedicated to creating, but it's not a hobby of hers. So she's not in there all the time creating stuff. But she did. So I told her, well, if you don't do anything with it, you can always mail it to me, and I'll do something with it, right? So she's like, all right. So she did mail it to me. I got it the other day, and I'll show you what she did. She made this little pocket with Oscar from Sesame Street. Isn't that cute? In a little trash can. So he will go into my trash journal, and then here's the letter B. So today's trash talk is brought to you by the letter B. And then she put it on there to where I can take it off if I want to and use it for something else. So that's always an option. Right now, I'm going to keep it just the way it is. I'll probably even journal on the back. And she did this she has a Cricut, because I asked her, how did you make it? And she has a Cricut, so she kind of designed it and made it herself, added little googly eyes and all that kind of stuff. So as you see, she is a creative. She just doesn't do it all the time, like I said. But yeah, isn't that cute? That is so cute. I love it. Thank you, thank you, Fong. This is great. So yeah, so he's gonna go in the tray. So he's gonna have to be the center of attention, obviously. Oh, see if I can get back in there without messing it up. All right, well I'll do that later. But yeah, so I have Oscar. Is it Oscar? No, Oscar the Grouch. I think so, right? So I have him to put in my trash journal. So this is it. This is my trash for the week of week 36. I also have her envelope, so maybe I'll use this as a flip if I need to, just to add more stuff. So yeah, that's it. So if you guys just hold tight, I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I am back. And just in time, because it's starting to warm up a little bit out there, and I need to go read in my room in a little bit. I'm still going to try to work a little bit on the Scrappy 8 challenge before I do that. And something else. And I started my cover for my junk journal July. I started on that. So hopefully I can get a little bit of that done before it gets too hot. Here we are on page or week 36. So I have Oscar here. And I did not use it as a journal card. I'm just going to leave it as is. I did put Fong's address sticker on the back. That was on the envelope. Here's her envelope. And then when you open it up, inside here will be my journal card. So I'm going to journal on this and my receipts. So that's what that is. Okay. Then here is the bakery, 85 degrees. That was on the cake. I also used that frozen dessert entree thing for my number 36. I just stenciled it backwards on the back, and then I just cut it out. There's my poppables, part of my poppables. I just decided to keep it simple so I could kind of keep a picture here, like a scene. So I used the lays as the sun. And then there's my ring for my, let me see if I can show you guys from my water bottle. It is surrounding the sun. And what I did was I just dropped some alcohol ink on it to make it like an orangey yellow color. Okay, and then I just added a paint marker to make a sun. I put the napkin down, and then I did enhance underneath glasses. I did enhance the elephant's eyes. I don't know if you can see it, probably not. But I can see it in real life, but because he just had little dots, so I just made big eyes on that. The sunglasses, I used brads. I had to drill holes into the edges so I could put brads in, and I also had to heat this up to flatten it because it still had a bit of a wrap to it, just a tiny bit. And this is actually the back side of the lenses. The front side, I heated it up so I could straighten it, and then it actually crazed the front side of the lenses. And what crazing is a whole bunch of little cracks that go through the coating that's on the lens. And so those of you that live in hot places like Texas and stuff, never leave your sunglasses or glasses in the car for any amount of time during the summer, because that could happen to your lenses. They'll just like start cracking. The coatings will start cracking, and you won't be able to see through them. So that's my little PSA for today. But yeah, so I just used little pink brads to put that on there. This is my vanilla creamer. This is the, oh no, let me shift it over. This is the toothbrush holder. I just used it to tuck my picture in that I took sneakily when she wasn't looking at the dentist. Speaking of sneakily while someone's not looking, when I went to go print this picture out, and I was scrolling through trying to find it, I came across another picture that was taken last week by my store market manager, Veronica. So she thought she had jokes. Well, joke's on you, because now everybody gets to see it. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious. I literally laughed out loud when I was scrolling, and I'm like, what the hell? So that's my boss. She's hilarious. Got jokes all the time, as you see. But so she's going to be in here too. She's going to be in here right there with me. Her little funny self. I got you, Vero. Anyway, so that is my trash page for week 36. For as much crap as I had, I feel like I really downsized. But these items I wanted to use more of, but they are very hard to glue down. So I decided against it. So I just did little pieces, and hopefully this ring will help that stay down also. Okay, and then thanks again, Fong, for Oscar. He's adorable. And the bee, which if I need it, I'll use it. But for now, it stays in there. All right, so that's it for Trash Talk, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode, as I like to call it. And wherever you are, I hope you have a great creative week ahead of you. Oh, crap, I just saw this. I forgot to stick down my berries. All right, well, let's just do it now. I knew there was something missing. A little too simple, because I was just going to put it over here in the corner. So I'm just going to stick that down. Let's put it down here with the vanilla and stuff. And I'll just go back through and glue it better. See what happens when you're laughing at people that hijack your camera on your phone and take pictures of themselves. That's what happens. Okay, throws you off. There we go. All trash is used. I think I used all the trash now. All right, as I was saying, I hope you guys have a great creative weekend or week ahead. Weekend's almost over. I really enjoy having you guys here with me. I appreciate every single one of you, and look forward to seeing you guys again on the next video. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll see. Tschüss.